So there is a definite tension between knowledge and faith, and I think it was best portrayed in the Quran itself, where Iblis refused the command of Allah to bow before Adam. When Iblis was asked, "Why didn't you bow?" which is also an interesting point in itself, because that Allah asked Iblis, "Why didn't you bow?" How interesting is that? Because he could have just banished him immediately. So he asked him, and he said, "Well, I'm better than him." And why? Because I'm made of fire and he's made of clay. This is a classic example of knowledge creating arrogance and then attacking faith. Now, you can go further into this and you can say that, hey, the shaitan still had faith. He still knew with certainty that Allah existed, and he believed that Allah existed, obviously, because he spoke directly with Allah, which is also another interesting point. But the thing is, what knowledge leads to is a lie that you get it, you understand things. That's in like a test that knowledge comes with, right? So you start to assume you know more than what you actually know, or that you also assume that your knowledge makes you better. Remember, I'm better than him. So you seekers of knowledge, I would encourage you to not think that your logic encompasses the faith. Be cognizant of the fact that knowledge, and when I say the knowledge, I'm going to be more specific. I'm referring to intellectual knowledge, where you use logic as a basis for things. And you'll see a lot of, especially Dawa bros, doing this. Is that it just they turn everything into logic, and they think that is how you get people to follow Islam or to submit to Allah. A lot of that doesn't have anything to do with logic. But I'm not saying we should, forego logic altogether. The point is to realize and understand and be cognizant of the tension between knowledge and faith.